Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I hope you will continue to pray for me, and you can pray for me by leaving a dislike on my videos. I know it sounds odd, but every time I get a surge of dislikes, I seem to have some good luck. Now, something happened today that made me realize that maybe I need to communicate more with those around me. There's sometimes misunderstandings and such can happen. I was talking to a colleague of mine about some bad luck that I've been having. I have one colleague that I get along with very much, and he and I share some strategies. He's worried about being laid off from Phoenix College, or not getting another contract for the next semester at least. And I share with him some of my dramas with just wanting to play some board games. He's a little bit different in lifestyle. He probably wouldn't play such a board game with me, but that's okay. And I was sharing with him, God, I wish I had more resources to just mingle more, right? Just the other night, it was a big treat to myself to even think about driving to Tucson. I get there and I watch 2 games and I have to head straight home. But I wish I had more resources to just eat out more, or to go out for coffee more. And I learned, for the first time, I learned he didn't realize that he thought the computer games I was writing was making me some money. He said, slow month for computer games, I guess. I said, what do you mean? He said, he thought I was making money on the computer games. He didn't realize it was only a hobby. He knew I was doing the bismuth art, because we have art shows at the campus itself. Next week I'm going to be selling stuff at the campus. But even then, that's becoming quite hard to turn a profit, right? Because of the big stuff that I like to make. I like those geode crystals because they don't use up a whole lot of bismuth, and so you could quickly turn a lot of profit, right? But they're a little bit more labor intensive to make compared to the statues, which are much heavier in bismuth. But I'm so glad to see the price of bismuth tumbling every month, it seems like. Actually, sometimes I'm talking to some of my colleagues, and they wish me good luck with the bismuth prices. Hopefully this will be the month it takes up. No, hopefully this will be the month it goes to 0, and then I could make all the bismuth art that I want. Right? Tomorrow, if I wake up, if it's 0 versus infinity, I would rather see 0. I seriously would, because it gives me a lot of purpose in my life. Right? Now, some things I hope you... So the first thing I want you to pray for is I want to communicate more with my colleagues. My colleague was kind of embarrassed because I remember last week or this past week when I was talking about how I felt hassled about donating to charity, and all of a sudden my colleague realized he made a mistake. He thought I was making all this money. And it was good. It was good. He apologized for the pressure there, and we had a good conversation. Now, I really do wish I could go out and connect more. I'm going to have to think hard over the next couple of months. Maybe I really should slow down on the bismuth and the investing in the mining stocks, and just take myself out more. And I'm starting to think, maybe it's better to participate more in local social activities than to go on vacation somewhere. See, when I go to Taiwan or across the border to Mexico, I can't really bring those friends back with me, right? Going eating out here locally in Phoenix is probably more productive in that regard. So I'm gonna have to think hard about that. And I feel like I have enough bismuth for when it finally does shoot the moon. I'm just being greedy there. I really am. So please pray for me in that regard as well. I'm going to spend the next couple of months indulging a little bit more, at least until the new year when I can contribute to my Roth IRA again. Okay. And tomorrow I got 2 activities I want to go to. There's a hiking event and there's a Thanksgiving event at a vegan restaurant actually, and I love going to events at restaurants because there's something that I have to talk about when I go to a restaurant. I have dietary restrictions. It forces me to talk when I otherwise would sometimes like to isolate myself, so that's good. Whether or not people will accept me for my food allergies is often the tricky part, but at least it forces the door open, so not the end of the world there.